We're cutting across to the pictures that are coming in from the Worli Crematorium, where the mortal remains of Ratan Tata have just reached. The last rites will take place shortly, but before that he will be given state honours. Right now, these are the live pictures coming in from the Worli Crematorium, where Ratan Tata's mortal remains have reached a short while ago. You saw Home Minister Amit Shah, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, and Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra Devendra Fadnavis reaching. Close family members and friends of Ratan Tata are also at the Worli Crematorium. The entire country is mourning the loss of Ratan Tata, Bharat's Anmol Ratan. Live images on your screens. We'll be going across to our reporters who are joining us live, but let's also try cutting across to the Nat sound, because the full state honours will now be accorded to Ratan Tata.
हेलो, अरे मैं वर्ली हूँ मैं अभी चल रही है। अरे वर्ली में हूँ यार।
So these are the live images coming in from the Worli Crematorium, Ratan Tata's final journey. There's an outpouring of grief from across the country, draped in the tricolour. India's Anmol Ratan, a legend, a visionary, and a man who played a pivotal role in nation building, who transformed lives. Ratan Tata breathed his last night, and now these are the final moments of Ratan Tata before he embarks on his heavenly abode. Ratan Tata's last rites will begin. Before that, full state honours will be accorded to him. Ratan Tata, Bharat Mata's most beloved son, being accorded full state honours at the Worli Crematorium.
Goel have reached here along with state top leadership, CM Eknath Shinde and other leaders. Yes. So that's Ratan Tata on his last road to heaven. The guard of honor being given out to Ratan Tata by the police department, and various individuals from all walks of his life, not just from his family members, but every individual that has touched Ratan Tata at various levels have reached first at his residence at Mumbai's Colaba area. Later we saw at how people in thousands gathered at the NCPA where his mortal remains were kept for Antim Darshan, for his last darshan, and now while his body is being brought, his mortal remains has been brought to the Worli Crematorium. It is all guard of honor that is being given to the heavenly Ratan Tata, who is on his journey to heaven. And we saw since morning that how people in huge number have gathered, all with heavy hearts, in a deep shock, expressing all their heart was able to, their eyes were able to express. It is a deep shock that the nation currently is facing, and while we are reporting, it is absolutely difficult for us to believe that something like this, an individual like Ratan Tata is no more, is not among us. Bharat has lost its Ratna, is what everybody has been saying, and while we are seeing it on ground, live visuals we are trying to show to our viewers, individuals you can see from the Indian Navy have also gathered here to pay their last tribute to Ratan Tata, and officials from the Indian government, that is Union government, Piyush Goyal, Amit Shah have also reached, along with CM Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis and other leaders from the state have gathered here to pay their tribute. So, and absolutely numbing visuals we have been showing since morning. We have been seeing since morning. We have been living those emotions that every individual has been talking to us, has been expressing their memories that they had with Ratan Tata, stating that how his humbleness has always inspired them, how his innovation has always inspired them. As you can see, Milind Devra, Shrikant Shinde have also reached here to pay their tribute. So the individuals reaching out at the crematorium is in a continuation. His body has been kept, his mortal remain has been kept at the Worli Crematorium, where things will follow as per the Parsi norms, and later on his body will be executed. So that is what everybody is feeling heavy heart, eyes being teary, and some people are finding it hard to speak, to express what their emotions are. But we have been trying since morning to present those emotions to the people who have been inspired by Ratan Tata. And while we are speaking, we can see how various individuals of all ages, of all walks of life, are entering at the Worli Crematorium just to catch that last glimpse of Ratan Tata, to bid adieu to their great idol who has inspired people not only from the business domain, from the industries domain, but every domain, be it a student, be it a officer, be it a journalist. Everybody has always been inspired, who has met Ratan Tata has been inspired by his humbleness, by his approach towards life, towards his country, who has always been speaking that live a life for your country, live your life for your society. So that is what every individual is experiencing today, is missing out today. At age 36, he was to celebrate his 86th birthday coming December, but he bid adieu too soon is what every individual is currently feeling. Yesterday, when this news broke out, to a great shock to everybody, it was hard to believe that their idol is no more. Their idol is away from them, is leaving to his heavenly journey. It is a deep shock that the entire nation is currently
in fact,
facing.
the fact that everybody in India, every individual, irrespective of their age, has heard something or the other about Ratan Tata, gives you a sense of how he lived his life, gives you a great insight of the kind of individual that he was. And that's why today, during his final journey, to pay him the last tributes, you see people from the political sphere, you see business conglomerates, business families, and not just that, people who worked for him, for the Tata Group today, extremely emotional, paying their tributes and talking about how he was able to change their lives, how he touched their lives, and recalling, all those incidents, whether they're related to the 26/11 or other tragedies that the employees of the Tata company faced, and how he stood behind them solidly and helped them in every difficult situation, challenging situation, is what sums up his entire personality. His interactions with the youth of this country, with youth around the world, his interactions with powerful leaders, not just of India but around the globe, they're all available in public domain, and yet there are facets of Mr. Tata, of his personality, that are not known to many, Nilesh. What we are looking at right now are visuals coming in from the Worli Crematorium, where the last rites are to be performed now. We're given to understand that Parsi prayers will be recited during the last rites. This is the final journey of Mr. Ratan Tata.